Okay, we're recording.
Okay. So we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Abby Gagliano, and I'm going to be talking about the good team that we decided on. So our example of the best team was my high school soccer team, which was made up of about like 25 girls. We did have a coach, but we didn't have a set team captain. And every game, our coach would decide 2 or 3 players to represent like the captain of our team, and they would be the leader for that game, but there was not one person that was always the captain, which I thought was a good example because it gave everybody the opportunity to lead. And then once a week, our coach also allowed us to vote on what we wanted to do at practice. So every Wednesday we would come together as a team and we would decide as a group and make that group decision on what we wanted to do for that practice. And I think that showed our motivation, our like internal motivation, because we wouldn't just play games and fool around. We wanted to work towards our goals and practice and get better so that we could win more games. So it showed that we cared about how much effort we were putting in so that we could perform well and achieve our goals. And I think it was just a good example overall of a good team because it gave us all the opportunity to lead and work together to make decisions and showed our individual motivation for the sport.
Hi, I'm Hans Wiesinger, and I'm going to do a little bit of a breakdown on that story. So what made it a good team was, well, it was a larger size group. They changed around the leadership, leading to better cohesion throughout the team, and they were just really synergistic. They also had a clear and concise goal in wanting to win games, and they all had individual skills that made up the team that carried them towards that goal. That's what made it a good team.
Awesome. Thank you, Hans. And my name is Samantha Werner, and I'm going to be explaining my experience with a bad team. This certain team was actually fairly recent. I was a part of a club here at CU for women looking to grow in their professional image. I was promoted to be an executive officer on that team after a few interviews, which they were all extremely transparent and hopeful. But as soon as I was onboarded, I was completely shocked by the leadership style within the chapter. I and a few other executive members were quite scared, trying to push through the first weeks of being reprimanded for stuff that I had been told to plan, reach out to, or be involved with. The leadership goes without saying, it was not healthy for the team. The president of the club had no clue what her own delegating skills were, nor did she try and mend the relationships between her board. This had resulted in many faults. He said, she said, and gossip about what was going on the board. I'd felt like I knew some of my fellow executive members, but to others, I felt nothing, cold or shunned in a sense, when it looked like I had no clue what I was doing in front of them. When in fact, the problem at hand was I was not told to, nor were my coworkers, of what to do within our positions, but were expected to go above and beyond what we needed. This ultimately resulted in 4 out of the 7 of us exec members feeling the need to drop the chapter. Since I had left, I felt less guilt and more relief, but I had also felt the sense that someone like the president had so much potential, but she had used it in the wrong way.
Hi, I'm Nina Monig, and I'll be doing the breakdown of the bad team. With this bad team, we kind of see a lack of cohesion. The president of this club does not seem to want to try and bring this group together as a whole. It also seems like there's a lack of motivation in telling what the group members need to do in order to meet deadlines that are expected of them.
Awesome.
Thank you.